Hi guys, Dr. Brotsky here. This is week 23 of your pregnancy. If you haven't checked out the other videos, take a look at those. So your baby's almost a foot long at this point, and before you know it, the baby will be almost 2 pounds on average. So that's awesome. Your baby's getting much bigger, and you're almost to the point of viability, which I'll discuss at the 24-week video. Things to expect at this point are swollen feet, swollen ankles when you're on your feet too long, you stand for too long, you sit for too long. So if that happens, just stop what you're doing, elevate your feet, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, and just give your feet a break. You also might start feeling more fetal movement. That's definitely going to happen as you get further into your pregnancy. So it's going to be more regular and even stronger than it was before every single week. You might also start to notice some stretch marks, as I mentioned at the last video. As a doctor, around 23 weeks, I usually discuss with patients what's going to come up with upcoming visits. So what's to expect at 24 to 28 weeks is we usually do that glucose challenge test, which is a test for gestational diabetes. And it's recommended for everybody in pregnancy, unless you're already a diabetic, and then we don't need to test you. But in addition, we also check your blood count, your platelet count, your white blood cell count with that, and also recheck an antibody screen to make sure that you haven't developed antibodies against another blood type. That's all usually done at your following visit. So I always tell patients to just keep that in mind. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's really an easy test to do. You basically drink a drink that has a lot of sugar in it. It doesn't taste great, but it's tolerable. And then an hour later you get your blood drawn. So it's not a big deal. The other thing that you might discuss with your doctor around this time is arranging a tour of the hospital that you may deliver at, and also signing up for some classes. Some people go all out and they do classes for how to take care of a newborn, breastfeeding, labor and delivery, Lamaze, natural childbirth. Other people are more experienced and they don't need to do all of those classes. But I always encourage my patients to do a breastfeeding class if they're planning on it, because breastfeeding is so important, and part of that is knowing how to troubleshoot and having the skills you need to help be successful when you do get home from the hospital with your baby. So that's always a great idea, among other classes if you feel like you need them. You're also going to be checking your blood pressure and leaving urine at every visit still. And you're still on the every 4-week visit plan for a few more weeks anyway, but you're getting close to that 3rd trimester, so that's really exciting. So things for you to be doing right now are to stay active, make sure you're elevating your feet as much as you need to. And I always tell my patients, try to make your next appointment in the morning, because that way the glucose test doesn't mess up your whole day as far as your eating habits go. That's it for week 23. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. Check out my other ones on this same channel, and then you can find me at drbrotsky.com.